Good afternoon, everybody. This is a project from our Totally Junk Journal, and I am behind on making the process videos, but last week we made belly bands for our journal, and I wanted to pop in and show you how right now, while all the supplies are on my table. The first thing we want is a page for our journal, and I'm going to use this great big junk mail envelope, and all I'm going to do is trim up both sides because it's already been opened. And now I have a folded page to go into my signature, just like so. I'm going to set that aside for right now and show you how to make the belly band. This is basically what we're going to be making. It's simple, it's easy, and I'll bet a lot of you are going to say, oh, I did that forever and ever ago. I just use a magazine page that has some color in it. I'm just kind of peeking here to see. Oh, this is a fabulous one. Look at this different colors in there. So I'm just going to take this out. And if it had writing on it, it would be fine. If it has an image on it, it's fine. It's so funny because you're going to end up folding it up in such tiny little pieces that you won't see the images. You really only see the color. But what we're going to do is, and I think this will go better this way, we're going to cut some strips that are 1 3/4 inch wide, 1 3/4 by 4. And I tried out a lot of different sizes, and if you make it double the width, it is just a little too thick, so the 1 3/4 by 4 works real well. And the other thing you want to do is not get the paper too heavy. It's got to stay lighter than copy paper or lighter. You do not want to go to anything as heavy as cardstock. Oh, I just threw one of my pieces of paper away. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I have extras. I've just already cut a whole bunch of these for us. So what we have to do now is we have to fold them. And I'm going to zoom in so that you can see a little better how to fold this. Hopefully I can keep myself in frame. And I just grab a piece of paper that I think has got some color on it. I pick the most colorful side, and the most colorful side I use down. And then I fold it in half like a hot dog bun. Okay, then I take this cut edge and fold it into the fold line to the center. And I take this cut edge, and I usually turn it around. It's just easier for me to do it. And I do the same thing. And I fold it in half. So now I have both folds folded in. Okay? Then I take it and I fold it again the long way. And I fold it right in half the long way. See? Okay? And then I take these ends and fold them to the middle. And I fold it up. Okay? Now right now I want you to look at this because this is important. Let me get as close as I can get. Okay. Sorry if I give you a headache for the ride. See, this has two little kind of pieces on this side. When you turn this thing over, you got all these little pieces. Remember this because we're going to work with the side that only has the two, okay? And it's important that you're not trying to fight with all of these little pieces. So we're going to set that aside, and we're going to make another one of these. And I'm going to stay zoomed in so that hopefully you can see better. I'm trying to watch and make sure that I stay in frame. So long fold right in half. Fold this one into the center. Turn it around. Fold it into the center. Fold it in half. Then we're going to take this and fold it long ways, like so. It didn't want to fold real well. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we take this end and fold it down. And this end and fold it down. Now, again, realize that there is one side that has just the two folds and the other side has all these extra folds. Okay, now I pre-folded a bunch of these, and I'm going to try to do this zoomed in, and then I'll zoom out a little bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our little guys, and you see how we have these two pieces like so. We're going to make sure we have, I always work with it with the working edge down. So this one is down and this one is down, and I'm going to slip this into there and this into there. And I'm going to slide it up through there. Okay? Then I'm going to kind of turn it over in my hand, and now I have this piece right here. Okay? Now I usually take my thumb and open that up just a little bit, and I take the next piece I'm going to work with, and I slip it in there like so. Come on now, go in there. And go in there. And I just push these on up, and they push out the other side. Come on. If it's not pushing, a lot of times it's catching right there. So just all right. And then I turn it back over because I'm going to work right here. And again, I open it up a little bit and I push this through. Now, if you guys haven't recognized this already, think back to your childhood. Of course, I don't know that my child ever did this because chewing gum does not come in as much the same kind of wrappers as it used to. Okay, and then we flip it back over. Now I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that I don't have to try to hold my head so funny to see what we're doing. There. Anyways, I'm just going to grab these up and I'm just going to continue. Like I said, I usually use my thumb and I just slip them in. And I just go back and forth. And it's always easier if you pre-fold a whole bunch of them. And yes, this is a gum wrapper style chain. Now, if you're not familiar with our Totally Junk Journal project, on Sundays at noon Central Time, I do a live stream. And every week, we do something different. And because the project was started with people who do not have a ton of supplies in mind or have limited income to buy a ton of supplies, we do this project, and it's fun art. It's fun junk journal stuff, but we do it with junk. This is a magazine page. The page I'm going to use to put these on is an envelope that came in the mail. It's just stuff that would normally end up in the recycle bin. So you just have to look at your supply list a little differently once in a while. We have used a couple of kinds of glue now. We use mostly scissors and stick glue. What is this called? This kind of glue. I now use tacky glue some, and that's because there are certain things like gluing these in that requires something stronger than the glue stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I happen to know that I need one that is 15 long for this to go across my page. And then I'm going to show you how to glue them in. Like I said, see, once in a while, that one they'll get stuck, and they're stuck right there. So you just move it around a little bit, and it'll come through. I was thinking today that I use magazine pages, but the ads that come in the paper, I'll bet you some of those would work perfectly. They're lightweight. The grocery store ad, that would be a fun one to use. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 more. Now, a belly band, if you're not familiar, is something that you put on a page in your journal to hold in tags and other little writing things. Journaling, it's a place to put journal spots. It can also hold photographs in, or tickets, things that you want to hold in but not glue in permanently to your journal. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to glue these to our pages, and I have one that's going to go across, and remember, this is going to go into a signature, so this is actually creating 2 different pages. I have one that's going to go across and one that's going to go up and down. I'm going to use tacky glue because it holds quickly, and I want to put in a little glue on the middle, only on the end ones, but we really want to glue the end ones together just a little bit. The rest of the chain won't come apart easily, but the ends might just pull out. So I just open it up. Shoot, I just pushed that wrong. Sorry, guys. There we go. I just open it up like so and put a little glue in it. Get in there. Okay. If I was doing this and you weren't watching, it would have gone right together without any problems. And then I'm just going to glue across this tab and across this tab like so. And I can glue my belly band on. Okay. I'm going to do that same thing over here on this. Oh, let's zoom out some. Oh my goodness. That's the wrong way. There you go. Now you can see better. Sorry about that. So again, I'm going to open this one up and put some glue in there. And I'm going to open this one up and put some glue in there. I was just looking to see which side I like better. It's usually the more colorful side that makes me happier. Okay, so we're just going to glue that up there. And this one right here. Now, if you're worried about them coming out, you can use some little coming apart. You can use some little clips on the ends on this one, like so. And you could put some weight on this one. I haven't had any problems with that, especially since I was using tacky glue, so I'm not going to worry about that. But you can do that. Okay, so now we have some places. I'm just going to tuck these in. That's a good place to put that. I can tuck things in like so and like so. A lot of times I put tags in there. I was looking to see if I have one sitting here, but I don't. So that's our zigzag gum wrapper style belly band. And that is all I'm going to do for today. But do check back because, and if you want to play in this series, there is a playlist for the Totally Junk Journal. And we are continuing to work on it on Sundays at noon Central. Let me read you a quote from my 1001 Ways to Creativity. Creativity is not a competition with anyone else or anything else. It is happy just to be what it is. Okay, guys, I hope I see you Sunday. Oh, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.